Hi, and welcome back to our channel. Today I have my daughter Hillary here with me, and we are both doing THM together. We started back on it, just full throttle and doing the right thing about 8 to 10 days ago.
Yep.
And today we're having right now one of our favorite desserts. It's the no bake cheesecake with lemon curd on it. I have a video on this, and I will link it above or below, wherever that ends up being. And I was want to talk to Hillary a little bit. So, what have you found you like best about THM?
Well, I like that I get to eat first and foremost. There's always an opportunity to actually eat something. And I like that it's based in protein because I'm finding that keeps me really full and satisfied. It's not just that constant hunger status, and my body feels better too. What about you?
One thing I like about it is that I feel, I'm probably a control freak, but I really feel like don't laugh, that I'm in control of what I eat, and I can pretty much eat whatever I want that's on plan. I know a lot of people plan out the menus and this and that, and I kind of just like say, okay, this is what I want tonight. And she says it's because I don't like anybody telling me what to do. So I really freestyle a lot. I mean, I have in mind kind of, but I change it up a little bit. So what is something you find that's a little bit hard?
Well, we own and operate our own bakery, so not eating pastries, soft pretzels, croissants, that is hard. But I've found, at least over the last week, especially cutting out sugar for me, I used to walk down the stairs and my knees were really like creaky and bad, and I'd have to take them really slow, and that's getting better. So, but yes, that is a challenge. And eating every 3 to 4 hours is a challenge, to be honest.
Oh yeah, I think so too, because she and then our good friend Karen down in Texas, she says, you're putting out the fire because it'll be 8 hours and I haven't eaten. And I'm like, but I told myself, you can really put some almonds in your purse and a little Zippy, and you can have those. It's not all that hard. And I think we as women so many times put ourselves last, and we meet the needs of others and not ourselves. And that was one of the things that I think is really hard is that trying to get into every 3-4 hours. But something else that I think is really hard is the progress, because every time that when I really start to really try really hard, I'll go for the first 3 or 4 days, I'll lose 2 or 3, 4 pounds. And then all of a sudden, 2 of it come right back on, and I'm like, oh, what in the world? Go try it. And then Hillary said, remember what they said in the podcast, that your fat cells empty, then they fill back up with water, and then whoosh, it goes away.
Yeah.
So, no, Charlie. So that's what, that was one of the things that was hard for me. But also we wanted to share what are some of our go-to recipes that we like to use. Oh, and I will tell you, she made me some of the Wonder Wraps.
Yes, from Trim Healthy Table, Wonder Wraps 2. I tried both of them. The first Wonder Wraps were not so awesome for me. They were just hard to do.
Will you say hi? Okay. Say hi.
Okay. But the Wonder Wraps 2 version was great.
Yeah.
I did find it got thick the longer it sat because I did the big bulk version of it. But the to be determined, I think they'll be really useful because I made one thing that I have found that I like to do this time was the My Montana Kitchen chocolate peanut butter, and it's kind of like Nutella. And I studied abroad for a semester, and Nutella was kind of like that treat staple amazing thing. And so it's similar to that, and if I want something sweet, I can just have a spoonful of that, or now I can make my own crepe version of it with those Wonder Wraps. And I think that would be an awesome go-to because I'm a cereal junkie, and so not having cereal after dinner has been a challenge. Trying to find cereal that might be on plan, but if I have something like that, that would be a good. So I like the peanut butter, chocolate peanut butter. That's what it's called.
My favorite is from Brianna Thomas. It's in her first cookbook. It's the poppy seed chicken. It's the S version. Oh my goodness, that I'll make a a 9 by 13, and then I'll eat it for a couple days. Then I'll put it in containers in the freezer, and then I can have like a frozen meal with it for lunch or whatever. And I love that, and it makes you feel like you're having something that's indulgent. So I really like that.
That's a really good one.
Going forward, I think, you know, like what we have to really focus on is health benefits too, because I feel so much better. Oh, and going back to when you know, feeling like I did well, and then all of a sudden, oh, there's a couple pounds back up. But then I feel better. I feel smaller. And then Karen, she said, those scales are a liar, girl. She said, don't go by that. So, and you can tell yourself with the progress that you're making, that it's you know, you see it in your face. Of course, my husband, I said, do you see it? My face looks small. And he said, a little bit.
That's a trick question for husbands. They
He
don't
should
even
say,
notice.
"Oh, yes."
They don't even notice when you get a new hairdo. What?
So, have you ever noticed your husband can eat whatever he wants? I cannot. So, that's just how it is.
I made myself take measurements this morning and put them in the Trim Healthy app of my waist and hips, just at the very least. Because for me, the middle part is definitely a big problem area. So if I can get that to shrink down, that's another good indicator over the scale.
Yep, and she's going to help me download the app here in a few minutes, and we'll go from there. But I just wanted you to meet her, and we'll keep you apprised of our progress and tips and tricks that we learn along the way. So until we see you again, you have anything else to say?
Nope, I'm out.
She wants to eat the cheesecake. We're waiting here cheesecake. Alrighty, so till we see you again, be a blessing.